yes e bi o mo tan wo na emom enka na na say scent na wo wanu mu no enye de wo hia ebema wo se no eluku fresh and strong and afin so no scentless no dentora charcoal toothpaste no and I make for e dey ama dentora kit no so aba e dey ama ye mofra no me pa cha nkonkoto adrobian fam entwitwi akwara ne se enkwala ne se ne de eya na ahoden hye dan nimu saa na de ebema ahoden no etumi agina mo sini mu pa dentora kit me pa cha kona kotobi esanse no eye nro bi a mpanifo no e de aba monten so a omode ene eye fruit se yaka fruit a se wote ase yes eye ndubaye anase nduaba ena omode aye eye dentora kit na eboa enkwara na amomo se no look strong and healthy na nyoma etumi ay kama pa e de amomonti we ene enyuma ku papa ewo krom ha na mo a omo eboa ma yese no look strong and healthy entiko na kope bi ye twa ho abasema ye ba krobe asante ebetena se no de nchechire mu ni nyina enso etumi agu apono so e de ama o enye fidie no emfiri ye basisia.
No na ye nananom de body training bidie na twitwi wonse enne de dentoral charcoal toothpaste abadwaman so sa toothpaste e wonuane no a efri bidie ene pampromu bidie wo hoi emma wo si eye fita ebo wo se ho ban efri moamoa ho na eyi nkikawa biara e wo se ho dentoral toothpaste ma wenum eda ho afei so emma wenum ye hwehwehwam esan eduhwam a wode aka ho ipa de o siri ni weni onyam enye na me kan for dentoral charcoal toothpaste ne Alive Global toothpaste a mint wom amount se wo pe bi ato a ko pharmacy ana shop ewo nkran ana kumasi se wo pe dodo etunso a free 0266 503031 FDA age edwade enkrato yi
nana me patropa ufri promo ba to toothpaste we be bra mesro mento toothpaste bia mesito toothpaste we be bra
ade ajo
abua me papa abua me ne kola ni nyina na won ti say am complaining me sini bio
my brother don't just use any toothpaste to brush your teeth. Use the dentoral charcoal toothpaste. Dentoral charcoal toothpaste is good for you, man.
Enye na me kan for dentoral charcoal toothpaste ne Alive Global toothpaste a mint wom amount se wo pe bi ato a ko pharmacy ana shop ewo nkran ana kumasi se wo pe dodo etunso a free 0266 503031 FDA age edwade enkrato yi ato.
Once again, welcome back from the quick commercial break. What is here? We see they say they have rophony. You do Musa. Then you went to me. Come on, I'm sports show. No, what I say? Yes, I'm swapper. Ya transia. Ya I would Musa mo into Chimuni Papa Munina. Eba some ojimedi. So as usual, Krobia Sante. What I say? Na okay. Pem this year, Papa. Ujurano wa kudia we. Baba. Na Krobia Banede. Na into me unremo straight. Pa. Minya. I'm more kwaba.
Tuga.
Ojurane wako dipa.
Ojurabe.
Okay, apemfo ojurane.
Dawda bi da.
Wanko.
De ko mi kurom kura manko bi.
Sa.
Said ya wo ye de ye bri.
Ebri ya ye.
And bi eni wa me kwa. Me nka last time kura me ko me ma me kura me hu na almost a year. So ye to aba no December 7th.
Kura bi abi ko mi.
So last year December 7th ye to aba. Nti coming December 7th ni 1 year.
How the hu no.
Yeah, me ko fi.
Wow. But say what Tom kan de bia.
Oh yeah, ye din komo bibia e kama parent no. So ho ye.
Ahode no ho ben den. Say ndie brofo na na mpese me mfa nwure.
Yeah, because say you were barely 6 months away from the Mundial, the FIFA World Cup.
Say ye kwa don't
one pedia would be to chow mona would do one na
one we ko camp of na ja me ko din kwa.
Oh yeah, on Ronaldo story.
Yeah.
Ha, interesting. Interesting pa, interesting. Yeah, dia say usuan nkaka. Na ye do twitwa ho. Udu US awanko yira. So tia sinti. Who be here and practicing so they make it perfect.
Sure.
Na bibia ye kama party. Me wa hoden.
Okay.
Me wa hoden. Ya ni na ni mu a ye wa hoden a bibia.
Okay.
Kama.
Division 1 so e koso.
Pa. Okay. This season more and we say for the first time in the history of Ghana football, say Division 1 live coverage.
Oh, okay.
About the various in the national television and Sika so abemu so yeah. We say now we now it take 120 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Instead of last year na 80. Until you can count
which is 1.2 billion.
Yes, you can count of the
Division 1.
Division 1.
Fantastic.
You can count of the years. Yeah, bucket abaso no ono leader or champion ni bibia but credit kesi ne pa no and confirm the president of Ghana.
Okay.
John Dramani Mahama.
Fantastic.
Ghana football and ya kase league no we near 2 billion. I woman wo gini bibia no. And the 1 million Ghana cedi push I dem prior to the start of the season in okay buying promises or the ma football for so so and buy so we deliver kama and no crowd dey anche so
okay
nti mama ne second tier football Ghana ha
okay
sika komune enumonyama enya so
sure
and top baby bia obenye bia etumi ahwa Premier League so koso nti eno ne ye ade ba ko a yesu wo ho ache se wo mu discuss ne ye Black Stars no for the first time ebia after Kwame Nkrumah breso nimu abanya o de sasika we ahye Ghana League Division 1 no
okay
no fantastic ye mo
ate
mpeni fa ba so ne ye hwe se ye koye nimu no long may this last eno na ye hwehwe ba the hu kakra ne change of government ba say be continue no internet
we dey ayasha ase ne no na ye dey bewi
no say na in the next 4 years enim
say na me ka say yasha ase no
empire body
eden ya ebe ko so kro me san atum de obeba bia be san atum so what
we mompai
kro ya enko amana
aban ko awuzu awunimu aweba uba be ye we asa ya ho be kire ye no so be wu system ni uba na be se ya ho be kire na league no ube ye hu afim ni ade dia ya zo ni ube wu
wate kram ya
ye no mo na okrum ga ye no mbo
wate menu yakwa amana ne nsem mebre na ye de gu form I think say mundia no ho nsem ana sese no obi a hwe hwe ye Haiti Curacao smallest
Jordan
country na omutumi
Uzbekistan Jordan Uzbekistan wo munyina ene say wo ka say ya na Haiti for qualification no how ene wura kuro no mu a ehwo etumi aye ene dia football betumi aye den e dia ba and we no ya amanya na wo mani kura mpo anye den enje football but in kakra ye kuye nimu no football aba ye a major tool for any employment and efe so no aba ye an exciting enenu game aye ya entertaining amanfo a wo hwe interest a ye kuye nimu e generate no a e wo suru ye pa nti ene nanka before Saudi Arabia all the football Jordan Uzbekistan even though that time on na one more try no makaka benya dia na one more interested in ewom but the leveler o Saudi Arabia investment a one den aye in football and it's one ba World Cup hwe mark a one emeki din say obehu one playing in the quarterfinals, the round of 16, even qualifying for the group stages, say team but one to me a show promise. Say going forward, giving them some years, you know, one to me then gradually be to me about winning, about making a mark. And now I never quite working well for them, you know. Some of these African players are any other countries one more players in your opportunity to play for their national teams. Because of the FIFA law, any player be managed to switch nationality. Ekusi akan edema amanfo fro no. Etumi aboa sa amaya nyina. It is a remove baby to say Panama no money adea. Womu kuta chunk of African and southern part of American players. Womu new opportunity embo ma Argentina. Womu new opportunity embo ma Uruguay, Brazil and the likes. Womu new opportunity embo from the African countries. Into even Africa, every biano continent biano e benefit from Sanyoma way. Because over Africa, for instance, you have some of these Central African players. You have some of these even Cape Verde. One more players in Ibinoa then Portuguese players.
Sure. So
one more de pano. I want more a Portugal for not our montem. And I want to more anya de no I do baby na wo monso baba bobo okay and they happen to countries in Senegal and France Mali and France yes Mali and France and Sanyoma no Ghana yenso ye wo yen fair share inti na ne ochena player ye switch na de number na other Ghanaian players nso e den switch ko that no other Ghanaian player Hasufuk Salifu Ibrahim say wa ono so naturalize their ma Benin we represent Ghana e wo yen Galaxies ne other national teams so new opportunity time we see a kind of has to folk ni ade boy but ene ohwe mpempen so a we do any ni age a e den say Black Stars obebo bi o ye Ghana ni de ye gitum but what so naturalize den e de ama Benin in terms of football o kwa kusi akan e den e de ama omo. There is one Ghanaian guy on also esi a kind of makata. Yawo mu bebre awo mo ko yawano Togo crowd would do Ghanaian players bebre ewugo nti sa nyoma we nyina eba ne sa these football nations one more players ni because of one more players no in abundance players no doors across nti no one more new opportunity no na one so higher then one more kwa join these countries. And again, the expansive nature of the World Cup are basuno. In terms of say slots no higher than emu tretre continent no enya slot a wodo a do so ntino definitely anka ideally sanka the previous slot na ye wono a other countries might not have the opportunity to playing at the World Cup. But because of say ye biemu ntino ye benya other countries for the first time, we move to Miabo. Africa for the first time, you Cape Verde or Kakubobi.
Sure.
And before near slot near 5. See, I quack 9. I'm even crown say playoff on the so African club to me, and as African country to me, we need playoff now. Yababenya what 10 reps. 10 nations from Africa, one more represent to a World Cup. Yababenya anka previously said their net no anka yen first 5 slots no anka anka by now ye ba be kwa 4 other nations anka wo ntumi nkobi but because of the expansive nature no ama yenya a new 4 countries a wo so ayeden aba be kanwa anka ye the usual way no anka wo ntumi nyeden enkobi nti ya de a aboa this nkrum ketwa na wo the other continents no so urem wo Oceanian continental urem wo Asia continental urem wo CONCACAF wo mo ho CONMEBOL ana afi Euros yi ya tremu baya ama afoforo nso koyie pa was agihye ni mutino ya de ama ye ko World Cup ye ba be ko ye be interesting because different and they know cultural display ebe koso amanya wo mo ba bi da wo mo be ba depict wo mo cultural and they know values ne wo mo nyoma bi a wo mo and again having this total number of countries wo mo ba be pie mu e wo World Cup no ase e was a enhihye ni mu jama killer ewini player of the year na yeah. Sure.
I was in.
And one more ehwe no. Enne se wa ye hu adwuma.
Me efe na me ba be ye kra.
Oh, they be anke say you foreign because anka me de be share foreign because
ye fancy local ni mu.
Yeah. Because we de anka ye foreign kra.
We ye nya ye die mu.
Yeah, African awards. African awards. Say ye be yi Africa nyina play oni mbo pa, you know. I think say Ashraf Hakimi etumi win. So Sani oma we nyina account bi yebeba ne aba be di Africa no nkomo because na ye main topic na nkamba be hwe. So I think that ade ba ko a aboa ma sa nkronkro we nyina etumi nya opportunity me qualify and don't forget say ye free international break and yeba. And then rana ye wie the international breaker eba from now to 2026 March. Enya ade ayebe call international break national team bia and match bia bio from now till 2026 March 2026 into emuwa players no sabri e was wo mko akonya ample time with their class na wo mo no mo eden edi juma no mo make sure say wo mo ebe eden ebetumi aboa eni o mo etumi akoye na wo mo etumi stay fit wo etumi wo mo opportunity to play ebetumi ayeden abo ni ye na wo mo etumi enya ene no slot e wo qualifiers ebe anase international break ebe ba no any that of the squad that ye be remove World Cup na se proper na eni o man so etumi akoye ntino I think I'm already we be an share there ni wo international break e World Cup qualification ye hu teams outdoor awo mo ko any good news outdoor ayeden eba ntino ye be kwa ba ne ye ba be hwe nsem dodo na ayo fie especially your Black Stars 2 international friendly then you sua wo mu positive say wo mu no negative say wo mu no ye hwe when final was say you improve I think say be ba be di hu
mate all right order for ntino krobe asante now turning cancer ono so etimi edin chichire mu nyina etimi aba be somo enso ewa amanone a eno nso no yare sa update no esomo ewudwumadi so quick one my yentinto mu na yenko yen kasa yedie mu na yenfa fisem mo boso ba komienu a yensa kan no etimi enfambrɛ me na kasa na ye hye efisem no ase ede a yewuramu enso ewo CAF aso ye ni nyina ene se CAF awards no eye chichirenche no eba so ene ya 7 p.m. ya oko eye Rabat Morocco eho ena awards no enso ekoso amena okasa die enoma didemu pa enso eho ntino se I want e de beto so na watimi amonitor obehu say yes na tese preparation omode gu akwan mo no na bibia enso is on point pa eho ntino ene da screen so kama enso bibia kire se awards no baso amena okasa e da so a koso pa enso ho no na mpanifo bi enso etimi legend Africa ha na mo so timi din komo dwumadie no aseni nyina Jevino and afenso no manucho mo enyina etimi edin komo enso dwumadie no ase yenkwe na yenti omumra
qui va vite qui percute en tant que défenseur qui défend aussi
Hakimi elegance
Hakimi incroyable. Il y a Salah qui a une vitesse aussi avec un bon pied gauche.
Salah, wow, magical.
Salah, magique. Osimhen, quelqu'un qui presse beaucoup, qui est costaud comme attaquant. Intelligent.
Osimhen, Piste.
Ces 3 nominés, je pense que pour moi, le plus important, c'est la saison que chacun d'eux a fourni, le plaisir que chacun d'eux a donné au football africain.
Alright, abusu yantero huramu ewo Morocco there na chese Rabat ho na mono me pacha the stage is on set pa enso edema awards na neoma de demu enso ewo ho na mo na me no ka say ya na chese abranti a watumi age sa award kese no ede esi ne na so men's footballer of the year and as a player of the year ewo Africa hana mo CAF to be precise na me pacha abranti and din ede Ashraf Hakimi wa osina kan ede ma Paris Saint-Germain and afenso Morocco ono ene tumi di sa award no ede sini na so a otumi se ni gie no ewo soro pa we prade utumi okwa award ni nyina crutches enso exhibition nsemu a na utumi se yare ho sem nemom the ultimate de ho hia no abrante no etimi age ede sini na so nti no current de ope enei eye African best abrante ani din ede Ashraf Hakimi osina kan ede ma Paris Saint-Germain and afenso Morocco no wono ene etimi age ede sini na so a abrante ani din and ase omo ne no ekopre no mema miensa no eye Mo Salah the Egyptian king afenso no Nigeria international Victor Osimhen and I know no ekopre ya no mi age ede sini na so ama nyoma timi akamapa enso ho no mo yemfiri ho na yemfa yeni entremu enso ewo Ghana Black Stars akache na yenkodin komo esanse over a week imu na jeze Ghana ejuna konano ni nyina ye international friends a ye bo ede atrentri yempo mu ni nyina ye World Cup kese a anase mundia na ye ba beko enso ewo US mountain so ne Canada ne Mexico no na Ghana ekokosia South Korea enra ankoye ansan fama ye omhye kabako yenhwe highlight kakra yensa kan nambra
to ensure the Koreans send the ball back. Still goalless. South Korea still building up nicely. Ghana keeping their shape. Long ball, failing to locate Lee. Ali Duseinu calmly sends it back to his goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. Opens up to Ali Duseinu. Alidu was sidelined for several months with an ACL injury, but is back. Yeah. And he doesn't look out of shape.
Yeah, it's good to see him back. It's good to have him back. It's a terrible injury for him and for any player who gets that kind of injury.
It can be very difficult to regain fitness and auto Ado squad. South Korea trying to build from the back, but loses out. Prince Kwabno, who's a great play from the striker, finds Sibo, who opens up to Kamaldeen Sulemana. Kamaldeen Sulemana has been brought down. Free kick to the Black Stars in a very dangerous position.
And that's what I'll be asking of the white players. They've got the pace about them. They need to cause more problems to the opposition. When they have the ball, they need to push, keep threatening them, go at the target. And that is how Ghana's won this far in a very promising position.
And when it comes to pace, Kamaldeen Sulemana has it in abundance. Plays for Atlanta, formerly of Southampton. Free kick to the Black Stars. If this one is worked well, Ghana could get the opener. I remember the first goal we scored against South Korea at the 2022 World Cup came from a similar position. Christopher Bonsuba behind the ball, and he sends this one in, but Korea cleared the lines. Well, that was a team effort from Ajete, goalkeeper. They didn't have much to do.
That was Ghana's first shot on target.
South Koreans.
Yeah. And the way they gave me some food in for both teams, it's a mark of a proper tournament game where two teams are not giving enough away, because in the tournament football is not about how well you play, it's just about getting the job done. But just one moment can change everything. So the discipline and the composure of both teams is one that actually sets the tone for preparing for the World Cup or a tournament.
Yeah, and Ghana coming forward this time with Kamaldeen Sulemana. He's past Lee, but he's been brought down. Another free kick to the Black Stars. Big opportunity show there.
Yeah, Kamaldeen Sulemana, no defender would like to defend against him, because he becoming very tricky and very confusing to do with. I think sometimes he confuses his own self.
I remember when he was at Southampton, they took on Manchester United, and that day, Diego Dalot
was both Dalot and Lenny Euro, both of them were just
coming up against Kamaldeen Sulemana can be tough. As Ticho said, it is down to consistency. That is the only thing missing from his game. But Ghana have a free kick again at the left-hand side. Christopher Bonsuba standing behind the ball, trying to effect this one. Christopher Bonsuba sends this one in. South Korea clear, but a shot comes in. It's a tussle in there. Ghana still have possession. Ball goes out of touch. Corner kick to the Black Stars. Ajete. He thought he was going to get his first goal for the Black Stars. It was a beautifully.
That was a better one. That was a better cross from Christopher Bonsuba. Gave problems to the Korean side, but Ghana just waiting to find where the ball is going to drop. Didn't quite drop kindly for anyone in that box. But that's a corner kick now, and Ghana, as you said,
couldn't get a clean hit with that corner kick to the Black Stars. Ghana's first corner kick in today's game. Kamaldeen Sulemana takes up the corner kick duties. There's no Mohamed Kudus or Jordan in this game, so he's taking that upon himself. Swings in a beautiful corner, headed, but goes way off target from Prince Kwabena Edu.
Yeah, we just speak about the fact that Ghana has become a very good set piece team. It's one of those scenarios that you're hoping that Ghana could test Korea. They've gone onto the head of Kwabena Edu, but no troubles at all.
No troubles for South Korea. Goalkeeper Song hasn't had much to do in post, but Kelly Brinchi sensing a beautiful ball, but then Prince Owusu, in a haste to take the shot, misses it completely. Ball still with the Black Stars. Kelly Brinchi has shown great energy in midfield. Kamaldeen Sulemana being pursued by So again, and it goes back to Gideon Mensah. Kelly Brinchi finds upon purpose. To Alidu, now to Ajete.
Yeah, good way to take a sting out of the game, because Korea were just mounting some pressure on the Black Stars.
Of course, and remember that Ghana have men on the bench who can come in and change the game. There's Kelvin Nkrumah of Medieba, Opoku Owusu, Thomas Brandon Asante, who plays for Coventry. They are in some fine form in the English Championship, and he will also be looking at getting some game time. He started that game against Japan where Ghana lost.
I think this game suits him.
Yeah,
I think this game really suits him. Brandon Asante, powerful runner, good runner. Ability on the ball is great. And now that Japan have, I beg your pardon, Korea have upped their tempo. It's almost like Otoado was listening to the commentary.
Of course, I think that Sicho Otoado was clearly listening to you, because he's effecting a change, and that will be the first for Ghana. But Korea, it is done and dusted for Son Heung-min. He's coming off after 61 minutes.
What a legend. What an absolute legend Son Heung-min. What a player he's been for his country.
Yep. Son clearly up there in the history books of Korea with the likes of Jason Park.
It's probably the up there with Jisoo Park. Jisoo Park edges him with laurels and success, but in terms of real ability and the sheer quality, I think it's got to be him.
And Ghana have also effected a substitution. Prince Owusu comes off for Brandon Thomas Asante.
Yeah.
And it's an attacking change from Otoado, but South Korea coming forward, sensing the cross, and this time it is in the back of the net. A free header. Ghana didn't defend their lines well, allowing South Korea to take the lead. and connecting with the cross. Benjamin Asari could not do it.
Right, Abusi Antino Ramo Edia and Achese Enra Ghana against South Korea. Edidi pa esanse omo etumi ehye kaba kwa yentumi ante ye bia seke betumi ate nenso fofie anto ata na edwan na bam de ko da ye kote ana se pitrim ena nei ye de betena be bidwen ye ho a omotumi chi ye esa ye kaba kwa yentumi ante na onim se against ye Japan omshe 2-0 and South Korea so ehye 1-0 enyoma ankoye amfamae na goalkeeper Benjamin Asari enra na ne performance no me pa chaw e wo soro papa onim say penalty e beto ho na mo na abrante no etumi echi penalty no e de Magana yenhwe abrante no abra ende onya penalty o save Magana.
Can Asari pull off the save? Still wait for the penalty to be effected. One has his eyes firmly on the ball. Referee blows his whistle. 1, 2, 3. 1. And goalkeeper Benjamin Asari pulls off the save.
Got a couple of them for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Just a very tame and lame penalty from him. No power behind it, no real precision. The ball just bubbled into the turf a little bit.
Pulls off the save.
Got a couple of them for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Just a very tame and lame penalty from him. No power behind it, no real precision. The ball just bubbled into the turf a little bit. Once the ball left his boot, look at that.
Yeah.
Bubbles into the turf.
All right, that was the Enra. Now, chese SM for life. The whole Ghana. It's no any champion goalkeeper and the team. Shata baby or did the pa goalkeeper and Enra who said who save penalty amani or Matimia Kamadi Ghana. Yes, I did almost say 2. Ni Japan there and so you could need 2 and you know where the SM all credit to SM say on also etimi save Ghana the free or how no enso emwa ya dey update no e ba na onim say Anton Semenyo mame emfa update no ento emfa emma esansa branch ne bu na ketemu free Black Stars of Ghana mo camp ni nyina ne say Enra onim say na ka game no ko bebo bi na mom eye ne personal issue ntino abrante no enso ekopie mu back e wo London ni nyina ne say abrante no so etimi ekọ oye ni girlfriend one no atena a check akra Jordan Buckley ono etumi kokoye no engagement kese pa enso emmanuel atumi ye kama ntino Anton no otumi say yes masa yenye ne yanwari o Probably the Anton Semenyo no the entire no game no na Ghana for bebre na etwa bono pa se Ghana ejuna kona no na wo waja ho no mokọ na chese the entire okoye ni nyina ye engagement kese a otumi ekoye ni girlfriend no so what I say ntino Ghana for no mo twa bono no yesre pa me ankasa kra mekan bi se wanya ade but no knowing say na o engagement kese ye ya ntina mpenifo ma ne kwan ma ne koye no Tino Busia Moboso na han ye dibesi krobia as usual wasan so atena sia yes Antona etwa kiss ne ade a tumi se ne nya yeah tino Busia Anton Semenyo ena ono so ye de kakra free ni camp e by the entia a game against South Korea and what me say kan ni nyina engagement a okokoye and so London Mountain so you know we there monfancha branch no krobia yenko na asa wani wo man game no so
I think CAF awards no about
sure.
Of course they are important you know and say Abrante friend no Ashraf Hakimi and I wetumi wini
yankasa kra na me person wini
of course we show one on one pray Victor Osimhen and Mohamed Salah the year under review there I think Nani Juma Waye as a player both for the club and then the country day na it was Ruby Bray
okay
at the chain after no me anyway
sure
and in fact individually or performing so well in an excellent season. In fact, when excellent season,
wow.
Kakra nanka
and a picture ne daso no.
Yeah, kakra nanka ya perfect at the amano because as uncle to me every knee club work happen a perfect season.
Okay.
At the man club. ha na enoma etumi akoyi e dia ma o ma
bia ne na mabu na wa hwe suits a
nu insa no dia ne
enka hwe o
ndi enka hwe
go me hu so oje a wo no kuta crutches
who deserve award we and why ejuma ache a long overdue awards and any way to me about Abeji because some years back why consistent for Paris Saint-Germain and now ube here say ube to me adi award be saying means the best moment in Abang Morocco national team no performance during the AFCON qualification in as much as say one more host nation one more here say one more better top group and as we know still one more echo all along winning almost every game our to me boy and of course we shall qualify CIA boy World Cup qualifies here Morocco performance or more heading scoring most goals and not conceding that much and of course one more qualify for the World Cup again winning all games to me sounds a boy and so what do you know ankasa ne individual performance at the national team no more nkunu say my very good account of himself was an exceptional player and then the help of the boy national team no then Paris Saint-Germain winning the domestic trouble essentially winning even the European treble winning the league French cups and after the UEFA Champions League proper at the account and winning so individual players performing so well at the Emma Womo clubs to me in Canada when you are branch for no Ashraf Hakimi and so what did Juma Waje both club and country to Osime and that Mo Salah you say na branch no even a competition just that I was see other players be competition but in terms of the year and review any Juma Nasa players we no more I think there was no problem at all and me nipa womubenya even doubt over sa awards here akwe to me adiama brand no Ashraf Hakimi why Juma and deserve say enanyumre onu so e de bejojo no and of course the other two players to me Amba Victor Osimhen and Mo Salah to me Amba ceremony nasi and
now money so money na
well definitely they know definitely they will know and I think that the group BBC I need take the shine awards and fine like said the year Ballon d'Or because of Madrid Vinicius Junior in winning and yeah Madrid player be an as official be a call ceremony nasi Emma a good year no and they are there I think that going forward in the Sano money say one FIFA be to me the Mrebia bana one more year awards will be dependent say CAF awards see and I say yeah unya nomination now I'm by was say unya tangible reason raising power into me Mamba awards and I say and yes there should be some will be as well because wo gidi a wo be expect says ada no bimbra yes so that and say ada anka won ba ye virtual wo gi a na ya di amana wo wiem enu kwan say ye be organize ceremony bia so that sure munyina wo se mo ba na mo ye present ye boss e wunu ya na agi a na ye fe na mo bo nsem aye den di amana be kame I say awards aye ko na nipa ba ko pena wa bade obi akura bemuzo ene wa ye den wa kidada it take the beauty and the excitement ye bu nipa na obagini din a e wo sankembra auditorium ho ene those watching from outside ene ade no take that action because I say ye ko no prejudice obi anim say asimesi na ha den aje so what as obi anim say asimesi na aje e ma award ceremony enyika I was so going forward any idea mention but I think it was all lucky and the club president and so by and I said Akalife and so by BPM also they were of known say honor by the award into almost so by eba be boy manioma etumi ekonkan a wo munyina be boa wo dwumedi na sekamaka so I think it was all good of awards etumi about so then one particular award I'm person make and one say my dogs one particular one person make Cape Verde
Okay.
Coach winning coach of the year.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
Coach of the year. Now, so share dear Mamboa Pape, Emani to me G coach of the year award Nina Capo Verde to me making for the first time I want ever represent a World Cup.
Oh, okay.
And Womunya a very good run.
Okay.
A Womu group. It is not easy. Finding yourself in a group by a consistency of even Cameroon.
Yeah.
Now, as a nation, a small nation, want to me and tasty competition be said. Number to me beat all us. Number to me a massive performance. Lady. Number making history. Our continent and so now globally, once we making history at home, there wouldn't be any better award I had be down massive down. So coach our lead team, sure. More achieve this way. Almost won't to me abona so Bubista and a nay to me Agent award kama pa with performance or the Capo Verde a dandy during the qualifiers or the one way to me so where some of the key awards are in PMO. I think Yasin Bono also won the goalkeeper of the year.
Sure.
Yasin Bono for Morocco and see a kind of Ahila also sure. The Saudi League anymore. So also we win then Nigeria Maiwano and so winning women's team of the year. Okay. Any idea I couldn't anymore any other awards to me a PMO. So it was so of a beauty ceremony. I to me a course or an or Rabat in Morocco. So I want to say kasi be to me a banner very fantastic.
Okay.
Now on our senior national team.
Before so we call national team this side no. I think say yeah demo of Facebook and you know message by my influence where free Asan Mike I say indeed Hakimi deserves the award. Yeah you know said on also eka when so Kofi I say you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Okay. Tikrobia young Fayura efisem no
international Ghana
yeah. Okay.
Na ye nyina ye hwe ni mu se enoma be tumi akoye di ama and of course key areas bi o hono mu a ekoye because trial games anana o man no eba bebo and in trial games players are woman opportunity abo qualifies no draw na ye nyina to enim se season na ye wo mu no be a season edu no
yeah
some of these players even here time to also make sure so one boy win one position now my consistent because the more they play for their club side the more they find a starting space in their clubs the more it helps the national team. Okay. And then especially when they work up no so when a lot of key players you know now when you actively involved in one more club games because these players and ya do mbo tumi afine wo form and wo hia wo top players ni nyina so wo be wo form now they are more competition na say na etumi aboa until we so doing so be our minor issue sa player no you spare him off the international break said do betumi ahwe ne huye na wa ya available post the international break etumi dia man club side until enya virtually the players wo mo ntumi amba mbeboa international break we mu in as much as say woman to me amba no there are other players and so we so ye avenue a best serve ama some of these players ye koye nimu no before 6 months away our competition e so no definitely these players e be bobo
sure
injuries be to me asset in other issues be to me see e be prevent some of these players ama woman to me nkobi na sa situation no eba bedru a who replaces them and so important into we avenue a wo de other players ema opportunity ma wo so etumi what they also have under their sleeves what they also have to offer the national team whenever they are being called upon in situations where other players are available to play into we are the back am feel say the FA and the ministry omutumi aye share this friendly matches here and ye bought top Asian giants our very very strong side and you know a boy playing against Japan and South Korea and yet a mere of a friendly matches okay name Ranton and Coco Boy and with the score that 24 free woman you boys maybe individual performance on the now so certain players against Japan game one na ye modern bono
against Japan. Okay.
Especially in the first half.
Okay.
The second half we came in very stronger and the na performance no you show glimpses bini ade but na one more level no I was through at the chain and you lose that game no by 2-0.
Okay.
But I think that individual performance certain players were ready.
Okay.
But you a better version of our team against South Korea.
Okay.
Another top Asian giant. I know more than Asia. A team that we struggled before and sana yes share one more. The previous World Cup of course yes share one more 3 goals to 2.
Yeah.
And one more side uno one more a friendly matches a bit to me prepare with team here ahead of a highly competitive tournament and that winning. And then was an interception of preparation match to me other key players be Benjamin Asare for instance he has been part of the team but me feel say since Oba national team no a drag share the tougher opposition.
Okay.
The biggest opposition I will share South Korea.
Okay.
None of the
okay. Say Japan there no one die. Okay.
None of the countries are a boy during the World Cup qualifiers no and we do the level of South Korea.
Okay.
Intiandra was the biggest game though na your friendly matches there but opposition na your opposition na a song a change any other opposition na Benjamin Asari other post
sure
amaye no mo ayede to me and the abo and then draw will show ye fact the calmness and the composure in the post there okay and draw and there a lot of threat
I'm saying a penalty not chain no almost say move from in the lines no na akwa debate
certain country winning World Cup player den nsa na shegu enti en kwaje World Cup ni finisi mu ana so eno de emfa ho ne bia kwanya efa so bia you say even today VAR cramp word
MC am fine mo project the penalty no chain my
so VAR wo ho but I share offside goal.
Okay.
VAR na nkasa kra to me check offside no nkasa sanso nya no wrong.
Okay.
Nti situation say the emfa ho so I think performance or that na di kama ho. Then Kojo Pepra was another player and also onya a very good season at the ama and any team no so share Kojo Pepra from war at the OGC Nice or the French League champion anymore also 2 games in fact he was the better he was the best central defender at the Mayan window against Japan and against South Korea all central defenders na Ajete, Nicolas Opoku, Ali Disedu, and Onoankasa. He was the outstanding and the performer, and I said the best central defender. So far as defenders, I have more 2 friendly games we munano. Na ye concern on an performance no. I was really pa. You say without Jiku and Bia and then Muhammad Salisu Ajete, Kojo Pepra, Ali Disedu. Nicolas Opoku no womone players a betumi a select mu mienu anami ensa a wo betumi abosa system no e dey aman because ye kro no dey otuado a kire class 3-back system and ye dey call World Cup no. Okay. Especially depending on the opposition a ye be share. So position no e strong kakra pe ehu bebo no. Okay. Into obebo sa 5-back yam won boys bebre and no ade andra e work so word. In fact, in the first half, in the South Korea, some of the shot on target because of number of players near war. You pack a bus, 5 players, including zero. Our no count. Whenever Koreans in the Kutabon, almost the Ryan in the you were 6-7 players. Our more and a midfield in the Suyan packed, and so Elhonumuchandra, a boy said the annoy to me consider a lot of goals. Okay. And I'm into me and consider a lot of goals. Fantastic. And him say coach Otoado. The star and in the plan soak the pressure, defend so well, and hit your opponent on the counter break.
Okay.
Chance also being and wire then wash it. And so they can so a show so adding so vertical. So Utuado, Juma Waba by Yama and one ye say yeah World Cup. We shouldn't expect anything but defensive game and ye expect, especially when I see you hit movie very so baby kakani and one more because they between one more body.
Oh, a cow there, the English I hate him.
Oh, dear, say I bet to me I qualify with group in the media.
Curacao.
Yes, you now in Jordan movie, Jordan no Uzbekistan no more. Manageable positions are.
Say Ghana, no more. I bet me a show money.
Okay, I bet to me no more. Okay, to me. And so I think that we a World Cup because of senior numbers countries in the doors on it you bet to me in your group is now your group I share crown the opponent in 2B now one way full be I'll be to me as a show at least you don't want a crowd bet to me I qualify from a group run of 16 plus a Ghana team need to could do even run of 16 plus at the mind so I think that we have the quality and everything. Say injuries permit here. There were a lot of quality.
Mate. All right. Abusianti no Krobia Asante. Kuyapem de share papa ena motene kan say onso ede efise moboso no eba aba be chichiremu no rather ede ebremu ma ono so etimi abebie enioma so de ama ama enioma etimi aye kama Krobia ye kode ye bre no aye be awie na yenua maestro nyame ya dom I think say 29th ma send picture na ma I want say ye bo yahwefo ne Ghana fo nyina nkaye say nyame ya dom 29th maestro papa ye de ne betompam ewo achimdan ayirebi so ni ma achimdan oko ayirebi ababi a akrobeto Mr Nose
achimodan
ona akrobeto free the maestro papa nyame ya dom 29th say MC abetimi e de picture na to so e de amanya we de yenya yedim pa MC said there you know said the American say Krobia ugina mu 29th
oh yeah nyame adom na na hoden ye hwehwe
okay
nyame adom na hoden da bia yenda da bia yenda say na you know
yeah maestro papa no retired policeman ti nyame
kama pa
okay
yebe hwe ne nyambe
okay you know 29th ye nyina ye kwako gya enua no ne papa no enya ye 65 years otimi se wabobra papa na abobra pa openia ne din ade Kofi Amoa unse maestro de Richard Amoa na ne papa de Kofi Amoa so what I say maestro o se ne papa pa so what I say na yenyi awoda we nso free ho no we me a minipa na na oboa nipa ono no o te sen ko beboa o UK na na oboa nipa
Esane so bobo amanfunti na omode
na yesan so man no edin ba ko a na chese your friend of bills what I say bill na chese ye call program bia ye bill bi on the tua ona shem finfin no
oko school obomo
onye betesa UK based guy so what I say yes
ani nsemba edin
o debi we dey na semogo entra e friend na na obo anipa no yeah enra na odina woda chichire ntipa
when you belated by faman
sure
obi a abranti a wo UK na ni nsema emre odi na je say oye ni papa womo a sebi womo abo womo brewie kura
womo kwatra UK
womo disika ya kura womo wura sa kuro no ma womo nsemu ye den
sure
nti abranti efe ya wo bo obra na wo wie wa bra boye unhwe wo yere nhwe wo ma wie na still nsemu abude a
yeah
na je se we ni papa
oye ni papa William Boafo no
na
me yen kese
onya ne kese
sure
dia ne nisu ade hunu bia onye emfa ema no bie na adwene mu
amen amen the wedding na nsenya akra say the wedding na me kokoye no yeah so okay yeah the wedding na ye kokoye no me the picture na kra ma no ne ho kani kama pa are ncheye nyankopon enhira no onye okese na naboafo out of town for yes yanwe show happy belated birthday yeah na naboafo no kra ne yire mu den happy belated birthday enko emfama William na naboafo wo UK mountain so yankopon enka ho no nye nia wo pe bia wo bisa de bia wo de beto nanim bia no onyina awodai so na onfa emma ebusu ayebre no ayebe pa ewudwumade eso ene eye ukwada papa Wednesday's edition of Faculty Sports show no ahana bre no be ma kwan na ye de obesi wo a woje bre enya bre ehwe show no nyankopon hira no nye ukese especially Facebook for no mo a mo share ye mo a mo comment ye nyankopon hira mo no nye mukese pa emfa emma ye na ne o mantumi ye kamapa enso ho no mo manchia aye miankasa me nkrofo yi aye kwadwo US mountain so kwadwo minim say de bia wo monitor Faculty Sports show no yes kwadwo US enro anwumero ne meeting komo aboje se ena dodo na de friends say o say na aboje se no wayi ni nyina ama se kwadwo Sakura kwadwo no US mountain so so ena Azuma so US ena Roger senior man yeah mi cheche mu nyina ena anwumere so ede mobile show kese so etina busia ebre no ko ntino said am kan no wote krobia sante enka sanso ena me am tren mu no edin no eye yawo esiedo ampofu production crew no eye I1 Yusuf ewo MCA ede ye confirm esanso de ye ko Facebook ema bibia timi ye kama pa enso ede ma Abubakar Yala Sadiq ejina camera na echi sanso direct show no sanso ena nei eye Olonka enso eboa with production man yoma timi ye kama etino yemfa na ase kese no enyina emfa ma Dentura Charcoal Toothpaste sanso na Dentura Kit ena afenso no Salamat International School the Chatwo Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital nyankopon enka ho no mboa no nya wadom nyame adom a Friday yebesanso ehia na ye de bojae no aba